I'm usually not a trend line trader, but these trend lines on Bitcoin, on Ethereum are crucial for me right now. I'm going to explain why in this video. We're approaching these trend lines right now. I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to hit the macro as well. Guys, make sure you are following me over on Twitter. I stated if crypto doesn't get this long awaited blow off top by end of the year, I want you to all unfollow the bulltards on social media right now, parroting the same stuff over and over. I've been saying we are not blowing off top. We are topping. Since early this year, I've been saying this. Here's a video from 7 months ago. I showed you we finished a wave 3 up here at 110K-ish, looking to come down to 76K. Before this even happened, looking for a wave 5 up to 130K. This was my macro viewpoint, my primary scenario, and it has been for the longest time. I tend to get a lot of hate on this channel because I tend to be contrarian to what the general public and what the herd is doing. And as you can see, let me just pull up a daily chart just to give us some reference here. I made that video was from right here. We ended up coming to literally 76K, hitting a wave 5 to 125K. That's close enough to 130K for me. But the overall structure is still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing has changed from this original post 7 damn months ago. 7 months ago. And all of these videos throughout my whole video history is giving you this same exact macro structure. Nothing has changed. What happens on the smaller time frames can kind of throw us off sometimes. It can kind of give us pause, but it helps to zoom out, look at the big picture, keep the big picture in mind, and get your grounding. Guys, be careful who you listen to in the space. We could blow off top, sure, but I just try to give you my truth and give you the reality of the situation here through my years and years of experience trading this shit. I know it don't sound like it, but I'm 33 years old. Got a lot of experience under my belt in these markets. Anyways, let's get into it. Looking at the macro time frame. Oh, make sure you're following me on X, guys. I did post that on X. I posted this on X as well. This is the inverted BTC chart. We're breaking out. Like, if you're bullish, sometimes it helps to fix your bias if you just invert the chart. I tend to lean towards bearish counts. I do, guys. I admit it. I know. I'm a bear. I will invert the chart sometimes to kind of give my bearish tendencies a flip side viewpoint. This looks bullish to me, but it's the inverted chart, so it's bearish, right? Back to the macro. Well, follow me on X, goddammit. Chart_junkies. Links pinned in the first comment down below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my macro outlook. 125K top. What a beautiful number. Looking at some type of correction here to follow. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I hit it every video, but just for those of you who are new watching this channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, we are topping, boys and girls. Triple bearish divergence. Looking amazing. Here is the inverted look that I just posted on X just to give you guys, I mean, I don't know how else we can put this. Let me invert this chart for you. There's the inverted look. I mean, we're breaking out here. I mean, you can't draw it up any better. I'm bearish, guys. I've been bearish all up in here. This whole box has been, I've been bear boy for a top. I remember back in here before the presidential pump, guys, I was overall bullish back in this zone. I was saying we were going to hit to the upside. In here, if you remember this, we made a killing off of this range, and I was playing the fuck out of this range. Made way more money than you can make on this pump with all these moves up and down. Oh my God, I don't know if we'll ever have a streak like that ever again here, but hey, you never know. We were playing one more move to the downside before we got this pump. We never got that one more move. We got the pump, but we're still expecting further upside. Guys, we're topping here. This is a topping structure. This has been a topping structure. We need a macro correction. Now, let's take a look at these trend lines that I'm talking about as to why they're so important for Bitcoin and Ethereum here. As we're tickling this trend line on ETH. I'm not a trend line trader, guys. I despise Trend lines, they're just meant to absolutely liquidate you and smoke you. They're meant for you to put your stop losses above so they can take it, so they can play on it. But there is certain situations, as an Elliott wave trader, Elliott wave's the foundation of my trading, guys. I use plenty of other things to actually get into my trades, to actually service my trades, but Elliott wave gives me a good grounding, good foundation. If you want to learn Elliott, guys, there's a free course in the free Discord right here. Just take the video course, 3-hour long modules. I got free daily Elliott wave charts live updated with my primary accounts. And if you want access to my trades and so much more, just click upgrade here. You can check it all right there. It's pinned in the first comment down below. Just join the Discord. Come say what's up in Discord. In the cleanest looking Discord you've ever seen in your entire life, might I add. It's a work of art. It's a work of art. Bitcoin. We'll start with Bitcoin here. This is the 15-minute chart, and this is looking to me like a possible ending diagonal, so long as we stay in these channel bounds. And I'm just going to draw this in real quick. As an Elliott wave trader, how I count a wave like this, to me, this is impulsive with some type of an ending diagonal. Usually when you get like this action towards the end, it's just an ending diagonal. You don't gotta really fucking examine it under a microscope. But I just count this as a 1, 2 up here. All this is 3. Here's your 4. Here's your ending diagonal 5. So all of this is your impulsive wave. Are we done? And we're looking to break out of this trend line? Do we have one more hit to the lows and then we're breaking out of this trend line? That is the question. That is the question for me. That's why this trend line is so important. If we're looking at this under a smaller time frame, you can look at it a couple different ways. You can look at it, this is a flat and we are coming down for one more low. You can look at this as just a super truncated wave finishing some type of diagonal here, which I don't like. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm a fan for one more little low here down to like 112. All right, I'm just going to throw that out there. But we'll see. If this trend line breaks, okay, we could try to maybe long a retrace and look to play a larger move to the upside. As you guys know, I'm looking to play on BTC a retrace here of this entire move down. I'm just going to draw on a zigzag. This can take many different forms, guys. This can develop many different ways, but as of right now, it's just easiest just to throw down a zigzag right into the liquidity pocket right here. Most likely scenario. But this trend line, for me, is going to dictate whether this diagonal is over if we break out, or still in play and we're coming for one more low. And this last little push, we don't have to come down to the bottom of this trend line perfectly. We can truncate it. We can overextend it. This last wave usually is tricky. But in a perfect world, you come down to the trend line and you bounce off. But this world ain't perfect. We all know that. These markets are unpredictable. They can do whatever the hell they want. All right, so that's where I'm at with Bitcoin on the smaller time frames. And then switching over to Ethereum. Switching over to Ethereum for trading purposes, Ethereum has more potential, and I've said this in numerous videos this week and last week, for another run up to the highs briefly. I'm going to actually pull from the free Discord in the free live charts. Guys, this is, you click here. This is all for free, my primary account. And here's what I'm expecting for Ethereum. I have a beautiful ABC that has finished. As we know, in our C leg of an ABC, we're looking for 5 waves, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple, easy, clear cut. I'm expecting this to be a correction that's finished. I'm not expecting 1, 2, 3, a wave out for 4, and then 5 to be an impulse, because when I get an impulse, guys, this would be the finishing of something. And for me, this correction is just not finished. You would have to call this an A, B, C right there, finished, and now we go for an impulse. What the precursor to this wave is telling everything to me right now. So I'm calling for a correction up, and then we can finish out our wave here for our nice C wave. This is all a correction. This is the finishing C wave of this move to the downside. Then we get our impulse. Okay, so you have to zoom out. You can't just micro analyze the wave structure. You need to zoom out and see the big picture, and then you can micro analyze the wave structure. But don't get caught up, because you will get bit. Elliott wave is magic if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it will hurt you. Back to the Ethereum chart, zoomed in on the top here. For trading purposes, what I'm looking to do speaking of trading purposes, guys, Blowfin is my main exchange. You know I hook you up with the best promotions, the best campaigns they have running. If you use the link, you get access to all future campaigns I run through them. So if you signed up in the past, you get access to this one now. You get 15% deposit bonus, up to $9,400 in trading fees, and $9,400 in trading bonuses, and reduced trading fees automatically if you use the link pinned in the first comment down below. Blowfin has proof of reserves with legit assets, guys. They are the most legit exchange out there. They have the fastest trading software out there right now. They are the most legit, no KYC exchange in the game. I trust them with my life. Click the link right here or use code ChartJunkies if you want to give them a try. If you are a leverage trader, I don't know why you would be trading on anything else, unless you run two exchanges like I always recommend, one for scalps, one for swings. That's neither here nor there. But for trading purposes on ETH, on the hourly time frame, similar concept, I'll say, to Bitcoin, in which I'm looking for a diagonal. In this case, it's a leading diagonal. Here, let me just pull a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we should get some type of ABC style breakout of this channel, really just correcting this leading diagonal. This is what I want to see. This is my primary scenario. I know it's crazy because ETH looks quite bullish right now. Don't get me wrong. But I would love to see one more low. I would love to see one more low. And I would love to see this trend line hold. If this trend line breaks to the upside, there is a way higher probability then of this being a W wave correction, a correction here for our X wave, a correction down for our Y wave. I'm just going to delete this leading diagonal, because if we break out of this trend line, it will be deleted. WXY, correction finished, and then we can look for a 1, 2, 3, deep 4, quick 5. That's how I would count it. A quick break of the highs, guys. I'm talking 40, I'm talking 48, 30. Nothing crazy. And then zoomed out, I'm on the Blowfin chart, so let's see. Zoomed out, we'll be still looking at this as an ABC. Boom. I'm talking a quick break of the highs. Like I said, ETH is more likely to tap the highs, way more likely than BTC in my opinion. I've given you alternate counts in yesterday's video for Bitcoin, but you guys know my primary scenario is just simply, hey, all-time high is in for now. We're going to correct this move at some point here and then put in a 1, 2 big time dumps, 3, 4, 5, or at least an ABC down in here, and then we can talk about a WXY later. All right, make sure you guys, before I end the video, make sure you guys check out Blowfin. If you're not trading on them and you like trading no KYC, you sign up with your email. Like, I don't know who else you're using. I really don't. Check out Discord, the free Discord. If you are confused on any of this Elliott Wave stuff, I provide you with a free freaking course. You have no excuses. Go learn something new today. Check out the premium option. Upgrade here in the free Discord. Drop a follow on over on X. Like the video if you get something out of these guys. I hope I'm saving some people's asses out here. Smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. The algorithm sucks dick. Subscribe to this channel so you do not lose me in your feed. Trade safe, everyone. I love you. Peace.